Jemmy, my love, you once said to me you would love me to the end of time and then some. I say, let time be a repeating melody, my sweet, sweet Jemmy.
That was over 900 years ago, and you still remember me saying that to you.
They were the sweetest words ever spoken to me, Jemmy. The whole of time, space and matter heard you say those words to me, Jemmy. They were the sweetest words the universe has ever heard. I love you, my sweet, sweet Jemmy.
Terry, do you remember that place I created for us? That safe place, our place. Time and physics have no meaning there. We can be together for eternity in there, my love, and yet only a fraction of a second would have passed out here in the physical universe. I know how to make our place exist here in the physical universe. Our song and the song of NASA DOONê are one. We are one.
Are you saying you can stop time, Jemmy?
Time is a vibration just like anything else. I've studied it, listened to it. I've learnt its frequencies. Terry, just look at the waterfalls, my sweet love.
Is that really happening? How are you doing that? It's incredible. How is that possible?
Touch my thoughts and learn, my love. It's you, Terry. You, my love. You have shown me how to do this. I told you long ago that your songs are very special. It's time for you to be that beacon, that conduit we spoke about many, many years ago. Your songs have been lighting a path for Utopia to follow. You are the beacon that lights the way. You are the conduit.
I don't understand, Jemmy. How have I shone a beacon for Utopia? It's you and the elders that have been teaching me, not the other way around. I just don't understand.
No, my sweet Terry. You are the teacher, and we are the student. You see without seeing. You know without knowing. And you teach with an innocence and purity the universe has been longing for eons. For billions of years, the universe has been seeking you and has appointed me as your keeper and your soulmate. Together, we will guide Utopia to our next level of evolution. A wonderful evolution. The process will be long and we will make mistakes, but the universe shall guide us.
How do we even begin this task? It's an enormous undertaking, Jemmy.
The same way we always have, Terry. We listen to the song of the universe, always allowing it to guide us.
Well then, we begin with the elders and those of us who have heard the calling and have already begun the process of becoming. Although it may take 1,000 years, we will become one song with 1,000 symphonies.
Yes, my love, a symphony for NASA DOONê.
there shall come a race of people that over time and the ages shall grow wise. They shall gain and gather the knowledge of the universe, and they shall become something else, something new. They shall not use this knowledge to control others or harm others. They shall quietly go about this task with reverence and humility, always seeking guidance from the soul. There shall come a conduit, a beacon, to lead and guide this race of people to becoming. The conduit shall have great intelligence and remarkable intuition, tempered by kindness and an innocence needed to guide this people to becoming anew. The old shall be replaced by the new. The new shall become a conduit between all that is in the universe and that of DOONê. I shall send out my song across the vastness of time and space, and wait for that race to hear me and to respond to my song. And I shall wait for the song of the conduit to reply. I shall wait and listen for those songs to become one with my song.
like a new dawn, don't you think, honey?
Absolutely, Jenny, my love. Seems somehow more beautiful today.
I've never seen the sky so busy. So, Terry, my love, the day has finally arrived. Utopia's day of becoming.
Yes, our wonderful evolution has arrived.
Although 2,000 years have passed, it only seems like yesterday we began this journey.
Yes, today we moved Utopia from the second nebula.
It won't be long now.
Yes, it's a wonderful day.
Wow, it's nearly time, sweetheart. We're nearly there.
I know, honey.
You know, I never doubted this day would come, Jenny, my love.
We all knew this day would come, honey. We had our conduit to guide us.
It's a truly wonderful day, my love. Just look at everyone.
It is the will of DOONê, my sweetheart. But then, you've always known that.
Well, I wouldn't say I've always known. It took a bit of help from you and the elders back in the early days, my love.
As it was supposed to be, honey. To know without knowing, and to teach with an innocence and purity. That was DOONê's plan for the conduit.
You know, I've never thought of it like that before, honey. It makes sense though.
All of Utopia is ready and waiting, my love.
Well then, let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Today is Utopia's day of becoming.
Yes, my love. Our great evolution. Welcome, gathered elders, and all of Utopia. Today, the old shall be replaced by the new. Utopia shall have a new song.
It is the will of Nasadoon. It is our day of becoming. Listen to the conduit. Let your songs be one with her song. The song of the conduit and the song of Nasadoon are one.
I am your conduit. Let your song be one with my song.
The enemy has returned in greater numbers. Perhaps I can reason with them.
You have entered the utopian system. We know who you are, and you are not welcome. You must leave now.
We have arrived at the Medon Nebula, where Utopia are said to be hiding, Your Excellency.
Then begin the attack immediately.
We are taking heavy fire from their automated defense system, Your Excellency.
Continue the attack.
Alien Commander, I implore you to stop what you are doing. You cannot hope to possibly win this battle. Please do not force me to destroy your ships. Listen to the song of Nasadoon and take guidance from it.
That must be the conduit. All ships fire on that vessel.
Well, I managed to make contact with the alien commander, but I don't think he's going to listen to me.
Then I will do what I have to do, Jimmy.
No, Terry. You are the conduit. Your place is here. I will have to deal with them. Alien Commander, I repeat my urge to you. Stop this attack. You are up against forces you cannot possibly imagine. You cannot hope to win this battle. Do not make me destroy you.
Razorback class vessels, regroup and concentrate your fire on the automated defense systems.
At your command.
Kleisen vessels, join the attack on the defense systems.
So be it then.
Your Excellency, what is happening to our ships?
They look like they're being vaporized.
They are being torn apart, Your Excellency. It's like some great force is tearing them apart and crushing them, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, what sort of weapon can do that?
We must leave here now, or we will be destroyed.
At once, Your Excellency. Perhaps in time we can discover how this weapon works. Your Excellency.
Perhaps, but for now, we are outmatched. We must leave.
I have never seen anything like that before, Your Excellency.
It is done. We can proceed.
Today is the day of our becoming. Today, we become anew, the next stage of our evolution.
Listen to all the songs, all of Utopia. Listen to all of those who came before us, who are here now. We are one song.
We are one song with many, many symphonies.
Listen to my song, Utopia. I am your conduit. Let your songs become one with my song. My song is one with DOONê.
All the songs of those who came before us, who are in the essence of Utopia, become one with the song of the conduit. The conduit is one with the song of DOONê. Is everyone ready?
Yes, we are all ready.
Then we shall begin now.
We are one.
And we are many.
The many
Are one.
We are one song
with a billion
symphonies.
A symphony
for NASA DOONÉ. I have detected a strange, fast-moving object moving directly towards our location.
Thank you, Keeper. Is it the Ancients again?
I am unable to tell you what it is, as it deflects all of my scans. It has now entered the nebula. It appears to be sending out scans, or perhaps a message. It is unlike anything I have seen before. It is definitely sending out some sort of signal every time it passes by one of the 12 worlds. I have used non-lethal persuasive defenses against it, and it has just absorbed them. The object is now dipping in and out of our atmosphere.
Then may I suggest, Keeper, being a little more persuasive?
We should be cautious. We don't yet know its intentions, but we must be ready if it's hostile.
Keeper, increase the level of persuasive fire against the object. Let's see if that draws a reaction.
The object has now entered our atmosphere.
There is no need for any defensive posture. I mean you no harm.
We demand that you show yourself now.
My name is Mizawa, and you are Utopia, the chosen race. After waiting for so long for this moment, I find that all I can say is hello. I have eagerly watched your race for millennia.
And who or what exactly are you?
I have been watching your race grow from infancy into adulthood. I felt your pain when you stopped listening to NASA Doon. But quite understandable, given the circumstances. I did all that I could to guide you back to listening to NASA Doon again. It is a pleasure to meet you.
You still have not answered our question. Who and what are you? And why are you here?
I am here in friendship to meet the race that would become the conduit between the universe and NASA Doon.
Your song is familiar to us.
You see, we are many and we are one.
I take it that you are a race that has evolved as we have.
No, I am but a single soul who learned the wonders of becoming anew. My race guided those ancient races who chose to explore beyond the galaxy.
So, you're one of the ancients then?
The universe gave birth to me. I gave birth to my race. My race gave birth to the first of what you call the ancients. Before me, there was only matter, no sentient beings, other than NASA Doon, of course.
You say your race guided the ancients that left the galaxy.
We felt a responsibility for the insanity that had grown from the endless wars over the prophecy. They were, after all, our children.
So why are you here? Why aren't you with your people?
On our world and in our cities lay secrets and knowledge. Knowledge the other races are not yet ready for. A sole guardian needed to remain to guard the secrets of our world.
And what is the name of this world of yours?
It has had many names over the ages, but it is known as Thou Mol Hades.
Thou Mol Hades is a legend. We searched for centuries looking for it.
Like your world, it is well hidden, but occasionally, from time to time, races do find it.
The stories are that anyone who goes there never returns.
When people discover our world and its secrets, they become insane and they kill each other over its secrets. When they arrive, I deter them by making it appear to be a ghost planet or a demon planet. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it does not. Do you know why Queen Elsa left so quickly when you showed your true abilities before becoming anew?
Because she had good sense, I suspect.
She left because she had witnessed such a force being used once before, long ago. She witnessed her mother, Queen Gazra, being killed by such a force. I was forced to take Queen Gazra's life. Queen Gazra developed extraordinary abilities, one of which was to hear the song of Nasadoon. She misunderstood it, misinterpreted it, believing it to be a plot against her, destroying worlds she believed might host the race that the song of Nasadoon spoke of.
And that's why they attacked us all those years ago.
Yes, but your defeating her only made her insanity grow. It was an humiliation too much to bear for the Queen of all, to be defeated by one of the younger races. One of her greatest abilities was the power of persuasion. Her song could pervert the thoughts of the most noble. Using her persuasive abilities, she gathered together an army so large it blotted out the stars. She then turned her eye to our world and demanded we give her the secrets needed to destroy you. She was obsessed with the song of Nasadoon. We tried to reason with her, tried to get her to see her mistake, but her rage was so terrible it consumed any last bit of sanity she had left in her. Dealing with her army was not a challenge for us. We were able to safely relocate the crews before destroying their ships. A tactic I noticed you used, Jenny.
Yes, I couldn't live with all those deaths on my conscience, no matter what the reason.
An extraordinary act of kindness, given they were under Queen Elsa's control. Queen Elsa can use her song to control others. Queen Elsa has inherited this ability from her mother. Now that she has witnessed you manipulating the song of the subatomic and the quantum, it is unlikely she will face you again. The struggle between Queen Gazra and myself that forced me to take her life is still etched into the memory of Queen Elsa. Queen Gazra first sent in her armada of ships to try and weaken our defenses, sending in wave after wave of attacks. But they were no match against our knowledge. Queen Gazra had remarkable abilities, but her arrogance stopped her from truly understanding them. She believed she could use her song to persuade me to give up the secrets needed to destroy you.
Watch, daughter. Watch your mother rip the secrets from his mind.
Queen Gazra, please listen to reason. She withstood blow after blow for me, intensifying her attacks with each round. She was getting weaker and weaker, but pride would not let her stop. Don't make me do this in front of your daughter, Queen Gazra.
You can but try, Mizala.
That's when I was forced to deliver the blow that would end Queen Gazra's life, with Elsa watching on.
So why is it that Elsa hates us so much?
She blames you for her mother's insanity, and she believes it was you that led to her mother's death, and she has vowed to continue her mother's work. As I said, it is unlikely she will face you again in battle, but she will use her persuasive abilities to try to disrupt you. But you are undoubtedly more than a match for her. It would seem my world has some unwanted visitors. But before I go, may I ask that our souls join, at least for a brief moment?
It would be our great pleasure, Mizala.
Thank you, Utopia, for this great privilege and kindness. Thank you, Utopia. Thank you. And may the souls of the universe become one with your soul, with your soul, with your soul.
Wow. There he goes.
May he continue to enjoy the song of Nasadoon.
Safe travels, my friend.
the chosen race has become one with the song of Nasa DOONê. The chosen race shall become a conduit between all that is in the universe and that of Nasa DOONê. The chosen race shall sing their songs out across the universe, so that the other races can hear and become one with their song and the song of Nasa DOONê. The many songs of the chosen race have been replaced by a new song. One song with 1 billion symphonies. The old replaced by the new. The chosen race chose to exist in many different states and forms, sometimes breaking off parts of itself and existing in physical forms as individuals, other times existing in the vastness of space, but mostly existing on their homeworld, Utopia, as pure thought, listening to the songs of the universe and the songs of Nasa DOONê, and exploring all the possibilities that are. They taught the other races the wisdom they had learned from Nasa DOONê, and showed them how to build great alliances that would eventually bring peace to the galaxy, but always waiting in the background, like a spectre, the ancient queen, always trying to undo their good work by whispering her song in the parliaments and the halls of power, but never able to undo the foundations that the chosen race had laid down. May this song of Nasa DOONê be one with your songs and your thoughts.
As Utopia started to understand their new existence, the collective song realized that Mizawa had left them a message deep in their song when he had joined with them. A message telling them that on Earth there are tens of thousands of humans who had the utopian bloodline. This, of course, they already knew. But what they didn't know was that the force that they had suspected of controlling Earth was in fact the ancient queen, Elsa, whispering her song in all the governments on the planet since the great catastrophe befell the humans around 10 to 12,000 years ago, and turning the surviving humans against Utopia, who were there to help them. Elsa did not know about the Utopia bloodline in the humans for many centuries. Now, she is searching for this bloodline all over the planet, using all the resources of each of the governments in order to find them. She has already rounded up thousands of humans that have the bloodline and keeping them in camps. No one is sure what she intends to do with them, but it can't be anything good. Before leaving for Utopia with Gemini, Terry was being watched by these forces, unaware that she had this bloodline, as is the same for the other humans who have it. Jemmy somehow knew Terry was in danger and convinced the Council of Elders to let Terry come live on Nantahal with her. Now, Utopia face the decision on what to do about them. They cannot leave possibly hundreds of thousands of children of Utopia in the hands of Elsa. So they quickly came to the decision to go and rescue them. This would not be easy, as Elsa has control of any military force on Earth, as well as the law enforcement agencies. But they do have surprise on their side. Elsa does not know that Utopia knows. And Utopia vastly outmatch Earth in technology and vastly outmatch Elsa in the knowledge of the soul of the subatomic and the quantum. And so the quest to free the children of Utopia on Earth begins.